I wrote notes. Ow! Ooh! Ow! Woo! 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 We'll start again. Right, guys. I'm gonna just do this fundraiser thing really quickly. So I'm Phil Campbell. You probably know me, or I've sent you this link, or you just found it, which is awesome. I've been using Wirecast version 3 point something for about 2 or 3 years now, and now there's a new version 6. I'm off with my fractured wrist at the minute, and I'm trying to do a lot of stuff while I'm off to offset the fact that I'm not working, and obviously I'm trying to balance the two. I really need to get Wirecast 6, but it's 130 quid, which I don't have. Now, I've been trying to think of how I can create value back to you. I've got a bunch of Fiverr gigs, which I'm going to list as I'm talking. So in the background now, there should be, or in the foreground, I should say, there should be a list of them. If you give us donations, anything over $10, you can pick any one of those and I will work on that for you as a perk. I know you don't really get perks on GoFundMe, but I like the fact that on GoFundMe, it's open. It's not like on a strict time limit. You don't have to like panic to get the money in, even though it would be good if we can get it before Friday. One of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to make a set of videos for Wirecast and Blab using Wirecast with Blab. I've done a little video, which I'm bolting onto the end of this, about how I will use Wirecast 6 with Blab, blab.im. If you're interested in blab.im, interested in how to use Wirecast, interested in tutorial videos for that, do donate. We don't need a lot of money. We could probably smash this in a couple of days if we all got behind it, and it will enable me to put the show together for a group of people that I've just recently met who I think are awesome, and I think we'll make an awesome show. Investing in us as a group, I think, will be huge for Blab in terms of community, but I also think that I will definitely give value back to the community of people who want to do proper, well-formed shows on Blab using Wirecast. So I hope you donate. I'll catch up with you soon. Thanks for watching, and donate. We should be able to get this done in 5 minutes, so I'm just gonna get straight into it. This is Wirecast 6, I think it is. Wirecast 6.05. Now I've got a license for Wirecast 3X, and I've got the HDV upgrade, which looks like it still works with 6, so it means I can have additional HD cameras in there. But I need to get a license now for 6, and the upgrade is 130 quid, as I've probably mentioned before this video. But I just want to quickly show you how at least the camera part of it would work with Blab. So let's go over to blab.im while we're doing that. This is the main area of Wirecast. You've got different shots down the bottom here. You can edit these shots and change the mic. You can put overlays for Twitter, things like that on the top. You can select your webcam, the microphone. You can add text effects. You can put like boxes with, let me just create another thing. You can create boxes with like, how do I move that? I have to move that one up, don't I? Let's do that. You can put like boxes and put 2 people in each one. You can do all kinds of stuff. It's really, really powerful. So one of the ways that you get your Wirecast output into Blab is there is these virtual camera outs. So if we do the start on the virtual camera outs, that's running in the background now. Tells you 25, 26 frames a second using 33% CPU. What I tend to do on Wirecast is I shrink down this window, and that eventually, over time, seems to, what it did do in the previous version, seemed to use less CPU. So anyway, in Blab, if we go in and start a new Blab, I'm going to put testing Wirecast input. It's going to be a quick video, this guy. General, where's tech? When do you want to go live? Now. And then start Blab. And then what you'll see is at the top corner, at the top here, is a icon for your video input. So if I select that, you can select Wirecast virtual camera, which is very, very cool, and then select done. And then I think I pressed reset, but then refresh, but then because I've left, it sometimes drops me straight out. That's the Blab was off the record. So you have to set that first. So let me go back. And I've not found a way where you can set the virtual input. You can go to another site and set the virtual input, then come back and do it. But now it's set, should be alright. Testing Wirecast input. General. Where was tech? It's not. It doesn't matter anyway. When do you want to go live now? Start Blab. This will probably let loads of other people know that I've started a Blab now as well, which is kind of not what you want to do. So now you can see there's an overlay on there with wirecast, and you probably can't hear it, but it normally puts up that thing. But it means that I can do all kinds of stuff inside a wirecast. So I mean, I can just let me just change this just to show you how it actually works. If I bring that back up and then double click on that, I think press it again, you see that it changes on Blab, on the Blab site. So you can basically have video, you can have interviews, previously recorded stuff, and it will show in there. So you can create a whole sheet of different inputs. Obviously you have to, if you noticed, everything's 4:3, so you'd have to cut everything down to be 4:3 so that it was this size. You know, graphic overlays over the top of it, etc, etc. So that's it. That's really what I wanted to show you, is that it's incredibly powerful. For a show, it means that we can have various assets set up here at the bottom, so you can have different I think I could probably bring in somebody by Skype as well. Might have to play a bit around with that, dabble a bit. There's lots of camera angles and me on here. It's kind of scary, but there's a lot more features in Wirecast than that. But I'd be interested in doing a whole kind of series of video clips of how to get the most out of Wirecast and Blab and linking them together. So if you're interested in that, any donation will be awesome. If you're chucking $5, or if we got a bunch of people chucking $5, we'd get to £160 quite quickly, and that will enable me to upgrade from version 3 to version 6. So I hope you'll follow along, and thanks for watching.
Look to my coming on the first light of the 5th day. At dawn, look to the east, just past that Starbucks.